Hello, friends. Today's question is what qualities a good mother should have? A young lady who is yet to become a mother is asking this. See, in the past, Buddha says to be a mother is sweet. Why? Just giving birth to a child is not to be a mother, remember. Because otherwise, if there are millions of mothers on the earth and there seems to be no sweetness, in fact, if you ask the psychologists, they will say just the opposite. They will say the only problem to be solved is the mother. The only pathology that millions of people are suffering from from that is the mother thing. Why says that? Because they are saying that after getting 50 or 60 years of constant analysis of thousands of people, everybody illness basically comes to one point that it has been given to you, transmitted to you, you can say transmitted to you by your mother. There are people who are afraid of women, and if you are afraid of women, you can't love them. How can love arise out of fear? And why are you afraid of women? Because your childhood was lived in fear of your mother. She was constantly after you. She was constantly hammering you. She was constantly telling you to do this and not to do that. Of course, for your own good. She has crippled you. She has destroyed many things in you. She has made you phony because she has told you what is right to do. Whether you like it or not, whether it is spontaneously arising in you or not, you have to follow that order. And you were so helpless, your survival depended on the mother, so you had to listen to her. She conditioned you. And it is because of the fear of your mother that you are afraid of women these days. It's a kind of a psychology which has been transformed from your childhood to the youth, which is good carrying on right now also. Millions of husbands are handpicked for the simple reason. And what's the reason? That their mothers were too strong to them. It has nothing to do with the wife. They are simply projecting the mother on the wife. The wife is only a new edition of the mother. They are expecting everything from the wife that they expected from their mother. On the one hand, it cripples them. On the other hand, they started expecting things which are not possible from the wife's side because she is not your mother. So you feel frustrated. And how can you make love to your wife? A boy who has really been dominated by the mother, who has been reduced into absolute obedience, will not be able to make love to a woman because as he will come close to the woman, psychologically he will go impotent. How can you make love to your mother? It is impossible. Hence, many people become impotent with their wives, but only with their wives. With the prostitutes, they are not impotent. It is strange. Why are they, you can say, like, why are they not impotent with the prostitute? For the simple reason that they can't think of their mother as a prostitute. That is impossible. Their mother and a prostitute, like, you can't obviously compare between the two now. The prostitute is a world apart, but they can think of their wife as a mother. They can project the mother. The wife becomes simply a screen. They want a wife to take care of them like a small child, and if she's not taking care, they feel offended. That's why thousands of neurotic people and psychotic people are there in the world because of the mother. And Buddha says to be a mother is sweet. He must mean something else. He can't mean a Jewish mother or a Christian mother. He means not giving birth to a child, or you can say not just giving birth to a child that does not make one a mother. To be motherly is a totally different phenomenon. It is something absolutely human. It transcends animality. It has nothing to do with the biology. It is love, pure love, unconditional love. When a mother loves unconditionally, and only a mother can love unconditionally, the child learns the joy of unconditional love. The child becomes capable of loving unconditionally. And to be able to love unconditionally is to be religious. And it is the easiest thing for a woman to do. It is easy for her because naturally she is ready for it. She is just on the verge of transcending biology through being a mother. You can be motherly without giving birth to a child. You can be motherly to anybody. You can be motherly to an animal, to a tree, to a plant. You can be motherly to anything, almost. It is something inside you. Being motherly means being capable of unconditional love, loving the person for the sheer joy of loving, helping the person to grow for the sheer joy of seeing somebody grow. A real therapist is a mother. If he is not, he's not a real therapist. He is only a professional exploiting people, exploiting them because of their misery. But a real therapist is a mother. He becomes a womb for the patient. He gives the patient a new birth. He starts the life of the patient again from the ABC. He gives him a clean sheet to write his life again. That's what I mean when I talk about the psychology of the Buddhas. That is real therapy. A master is a real therapist. His very presence is therapeutic. He surrounds you like a mother. He's a cloud who surrounds you from everywhere, from all sides, in all dimensions, like a mother. So that's what you can say the good qualities of being a mother.